Why are you voting for outcomes that get systematically worse every year? Why? What's between your ears making you think that these people love you? I am just sick of this. I'm sick of watching people refuse to talk about the obvious question in American politics. Black Americans have voted Democrats at rates approaching 90 to 95% for roughly 60 years. 60 years, folks. And that's not a close election. That's not divided government. That's not shared responsibility. That is political loyalty on a scale few groups in American history have ever demonstrated. So what do we get for it? Nearly 70% of black births are now out of wedlock, outside of marriage. Black Americans experience homicide victimization rates several times higher than whites. Generations of children, like in cities of Buffalo, Philadelphia, Baltimore, Detroit, Chicago, Memphis, they struggle to read and perform basic mathematics skills at grade level. I mean, the most rudimentary. Entire neighborhoods remain trapped in poverty, while those Democrat politicians return every election cycle demanding another vote and giving you another excuse. You know, we get these congressmen, these senators, these assemblymen, they're always asking, which side of history are you standing on? That's a fair question, folks. But history also records the outcomes. History records the fatherlessness. History records the crime. History records the failing schools, the proficiencies in math and in English at 20 and 23%. History records generational poverty. History records communities that have been voting the same way for decades while watching conditions just deteriorate around them. I mean, how dumb do you really have to be? A vote isn't a husband. A vote isn't a father. A vote isn't a safe street. A vote is not a child who can read. A vote is not a thriving neighborhood. So before anyone lectures me about history, I want an answer. Why are you voting for outcomes that get systematically worse every year? Why? What's between your ears making you think that these people love you? What? You can't show me one city that's a utopia that's Democrat run. And if Black America has delivered 90% of the vote to one political party for most of the last 60 years, why are there so many of our communities still struggling, like I struggle in the city of Buffalo, with the exact same problems? It's not a new problem. It's the same problem. And these people are dumb enough to vote again and again and again for the Democrats. Stop telling me who's to blame. I can see with my own eyes. I can hear the screams at night, the gunshots, the ambulances, the fire trucks, the police officers. I see it with my own eyes. Tell me. Stop telling me who to fear. And stop telling me who to hate. And answer the doggone question. Because if 60 years of loyalty produce these outcomes, then perhaps the most dangerous thing we can do is to refuse to examine the results of Democrat policies. History is not measured by intentions, promises, and good feelings. History is measured by outcomes. And I suggest you take a look at exactly what these Democrats did and are doing and intend to do to your neighborhood with your vote. $50 billion dropped in Buffalo. 50 since the 1990s. And you know what I have? The same ghetto. Black folks getting shot by black folks all day, and you want to talk about but Trump. That's pathetic, folks. That's absolutely pathetic.